Everyone, Alodar here, and as you're all already aware, Amazon has announced a couple of days ago that they would be extending their launch to September 28th of 2021 to give them an extra 4 weeks to work on issues based on feedback from the community. Those of us on my Twitch channel were not entirely shocked to hear the news, and we'd even suggested that more time was probably necessary. Amazon has an amazing foundation for what can turn into a fantastic game, and we had an absolute blast playing in the beta. However, there were more bugs than you could count, including at least one duping bug. This is on top of the serious server stability and lag issues. Knowing what's best for their product, Amazon made the tough decision to extend their launch date for the 4th time. Now, in Amazon's initial extension notification, they never hinted at anything new that was going to be released with launch. However, many people have been speculating that there might be new unseen content that might come out even as early as launch. And much of this theorizing of new content has been fueled by data mining samples with new lands, weapons, and their associated abilities being discovered. People started to focus on this data mine information, which I would remind people is often full of stuff that never is even introduced into the game. Now that data mining is so prevalent, there are even stories of developers deliberately placing items in to throw people off. I would hope, however, that in this case, the developers are actually busy trying to get the game on the shelf rather than playing pranks on the community. Well, late yesterday, Amazon confirmed that there was going to be absolutely no new content at launch, as they replied to a tweet from a streamer who was asking for a roadmap, some transparency, and suggested that we are somehow being left in the dark. Amazon then replied and reaffirmed with exactly what they had posted in their initial extension message, that they are working on bugs, server stability, and critical issues. But this time they also added that they are not adding any new content between now and launch. So for those of you who had thoughts that there would possibly be more new content at launch, I'm sorry to report that it has now been confirmed by Amazon themselves that there will be no new content at that point. There were several people who responded obviously upset over the extension and questioned what could possibly be taking so long. To those of us who actually played the beta, adding another month was not entirely surprising for a company who just wants to get it right. With the number of issues the game had with bugs and server stability, it doesn't surprise me in the least that they will need at least 2 months to resolve these issues and that 1 month was just simply not enough. I also want to remind viewers and fans of the game that just because no new content is being added to the game before release, this does not mean that new content is not currently being worked on. Gaming studios are broken up into various teams. There are many who work on coding, bugs, and server issues, but there are also members working on other aspects of the game, such as animators, artists, audio engineers, writers, quest designers, among others. Although Amazon has confirmed that there would be no new content at launch, this extra time does allow those that aren't working on bugs and server stability issues to keep working and gives them extra time to make the new content when it does arrive even better. Anyways, I just wanted to throw this up there and set the record straight, as there seem to have been many that suggested new content might be a strong possibility at launch. I am glad that the team responsible for fixing bugs, server issues, and lag will be given the time that they need to help ensure the best possible experience for us. I'm looking forward to seeing their finished product on September the 28th. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. And as always, feel free to come chat with me about New World, as I'm just as excited as you are. You can catch me at twitch.tv/Alodar. Until then, have a good day, good afternoon, and good evening.